cheese. That's the last thing I said in the previous video that today's episode would be about. So today's video will be about cheese. But more importantly, a little bit of drama happens later on in the episode, and I do need y'all's opinion on something very, very important. So make sure you stick around for that, because not to be dramatic, but it is important. So in the last episode, I cut it slightly short because I don't know if you guys watched it, but long story short, I've been traveling for the past 8 days. I went to TwitchCon, it was a good time, had a blast, but it's time to grind. So now that I'm back and I'm ready to grind, I need to show you guys some of the stuff that I worked on before traveling, and then of course some of the stuff that happened after traveling, and that's why there's drama. But as I mentioned in the last episode, what we're dealing with today is cheese. That's right, my friends. It's time for us to get a new food source. Well, I've done some cleaning up, and this is officially what our basically underground area looks like as of now. But there's a big reason as to why I have basically excavated a whole section here and also done a little bit of extra work over here. I decided that we no longer really have a viable way of making food. All of our chickens are dead. I don't know if you guys remember that happening, but all of our chickens died. I'll be honest, I don't know how it happened. I like to speculate that someone potentially killed all my chickens, particularly maybe someone who wanted more people to go buy food from the subway. But regardless, I refuse. I refuse to go buy food from the subway at spawn. So because of that, I have come up with a new way of getting food, and I'm gonna be honest, I have pulled out every single brain cell left in my freaking brain just to be able to think about what I could potentially be doing here. And I found something pretty interesting with cheese. So I installed a mod that actually shows how much food and saturation you get from each food. And I found these cheese sandwiches, and even though if you compare it to my current sandwich, you can see they both give 3 hunger bars, but if you get close enough to the screen and count all of the little saturation bars, cheese sandwich actually has 8.5 saturation bars. Meanwhile, the sandwich just has 7.5. And although the sandwich does have this stuffed, effect and whatever, and it is more beneficial, whatever, I decided I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I feel like the chicken farm, we already made it once. Why are we gonna make it again? So I decided to make something a million times more complicated, but also just a little bit more fun. So let me explain why all of this is dug out over here. So here, this is where we have power coming in from right above. We could also grab power from here, but I don't know if I really wanted to cross over this area. I wanted to keep all of this on this side of the factory. Additionally, I made holes that actually show us these barrels from our bulk processing station right here, because at some point I would like to transfer all of these items into an item vault, particularly the iron and maybe nuggets of experience. But that is going to be a future project. Anyway, I've gone along and gathered a bunch of materials for the project that I am going to be working on. In fact, I decided that it would be best if I just show you what it looks like in my single player world. Ignore all the other stuff going on around here. The main thing is everything here. In order to make these cheese sandwiches I was talking about, we need 2 bread and some type of cheese here in the middle. And of course, the easiest one to actually craft and the one that we can automate is going to be the cream cheese, which is literally just 6 milk buckets like so. And of course, we can auto craft it with the create auto crafting. So basically, I'm poking a cow until I get infinite milk, like so. Then the milk crafts into the cream cheese, which then gets output here. And then this arm is going to transfer this item from there to this auto crafter. And of course, the only thing missing is the bread here. So as you can see, if I place it there, the little hand is just doing everything. And you can see it's crafting it. It's placing it into this drawer down here. But now that we are officially on the server, I just need to figure out how I am going to transfer all of this wheat into a processing area that will basically do the work for us. It's really unfortunate because we do have this water wheel here currently making the farm above us work. And as much as I would like to switch that over to our boiler, if I make that stop working, it will. And I'm telling you right now, it would trample the crops. Although we could pause it. Actually, let's get in here real quick. I'm a little worried about doing that, I'm going to be honest, because I think it's going to break all of the crops. So I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to worry about how I'm going to do all of the item transferring and where in all of this I am going to implement everything. I think I'm just going to kind of dig down a little bit and just have everything working here. So I'm going to be transferring the power through a belt like this. Now, something I know for sure is that we're going to need 6 mechanical crafters like so. We need to combine their inventories. And this is basically going to spit out to an inventory that we're going to put here, which I guess for now can just be this barrel. And of course, we can power you quite simply like so. Now, for things to go into these mechanical crafters, we are going to need this chute, which just on top, we are actually going to have this deployer hand, just like so. And we are going to need a brass funnel that is going to spit out only milk buckets. And I think I have one in here, so let's go ahead and put that into the filter. Perfect. This is where we're going to have the cow, you know, just sitting here getting poked over and over again with buckets. And then, of course, we do need to power this friend quite simply like this. And like that. And you can see poke, 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 poke. And it's not going to stop poking ever. This is basically forever and ever and ever going to be poking. Now, the important thing about this mechanical arm is that we place it within range of everything. So that's where things are going to be a little bit interesting. Because I'm actually not fully sure what the range is. Also, another thing is these mechanical arms don't work with direct inventories like this. So we do actually need to place a depot here with a brass funnel that will spit out basically anything and everything. So it seems like we're going to be digging a little bit lower here, which is fine. You know, making things pretty can be for another episode. Today we're just making things functional. Now, there is something we need to test. We do need to test the range of this. So right now, if we do this, we have set this one to be take items from and this one to deposit items to. Reason is because, well, this is going to spit out either cream cheese or empty buckets, and we need to put those empty buckets back into the deployer. So if I were to place it somewhere like here, does that reach? I actually can't tell if it reaches. It didn't really tell me any information about it. We're going to do a cheeky little test here. If we just connect this, let me make just a few buckets here. 10 buckets is a beautiful number, I would say. So of course we need to add this to the filter. So if I put that there, oh, that actually reached. I'm actually impressed that that reaches. So if I put it there again, bam. Awesome. Well, that's perfect. Here I wanted to do exactly 4 items are spit out. Because I think when I was doing some testing, basically limiting the amount of things that comes out makes it so that the buckets can go back into rotation easier. So I think that's what was on my mind. Of course, we would have a beautiful, beautiful cow right here doing all of its hard work. And then this would spit out all of the buckets and then it spits it into here. We should actually test it. Maybe I should go look for a cow. I know I've had some friendly cows around. Unless those have also been killed with all of the freaking other things. Nope. Is this a cow or a sheep? This is a freaking sheep. All right, I'm gonna go look for a cow, and I'm gonna continue scratching my head on all of this because it seems like maybe space is going to be a problem, and I don't know. We still gotta figure out some other trivial things. So I'm going to work on that, and I'll be back with you guys very, very soon. Oh, wow. Well, everything is a mess, and now I will try to explain everything to you guys because I'll be honest, most of it barely even makes sense to me. Of course, as I mentioned, I am bringing power from over here all the way over here by using a belt. I have briefly explained some of this, but as you can see, we have our little poking machine that will poke a cow in order to milk it, drop it here, put it into the auto crafter, which will then create this cream cheese. It will then spit it out here. This arm is going to grab this cream cheese. Alternatively, it's going to grab a bucket, and then if it grabs a bucket, it's going to put it all the way... Oh, hold on, I just got dragged by that belt. It's going to put it into the
deployer here so that the deployer can continue, you know, milking the cow and then therefore making more cream cheese. That's the first part of the process, of course. Now, this is arguably the most important part because I feel like that other part we already had briefly talked about. I haven't actually connected my funnel just yet because I am a little afraid of the kelp coming out. I need to make sure that I do this correctly. But basically, we are going to be getting wheat out from here. It is going to be dropped right there, and then it is going to be transported all the way over here. Then it's going to be milled, and then as you can see, it drops right there. And actually, we'll break this block for now just for the sake of looking at what's happening there. And you can see it has become flour dough. And then additionally, all of the seeds are disappearing. And the reason that is because in here, I have a magnet that picks up dough and wheat seeds. But in the void settings, I made it so that it voids all wheat seeds. So we are just getting rid of wheat seeds because we don't really need that. After that wheat flour gets washed, it becomes dough. Now you may be freaking out as to why it's just going up and down and up and down and up and down. And that is because the only way that I could make this work properly, as you guys have seen from previous episodes, the fans and the funnels and all of that don't really work completely as they should. So I have to put a belt down there, and it can really only pick up one stack of dough at a time, and I actually think it's doing 16 at a time. We could actually make that go faster by putting a brass chute, but honestly, I don't think it really matters. Regardless, you can see it's already processed all of that because it's the smoking. Then smoking the dough makes the bread, and as you can see, the bread is now here, which then gets spit out into this depot. And I actually think this is literally just throwing one at a time. So I might actually change that to be... Actually, it doesn't matter if it's one at a time, to be fair, because this arm, I haven't configured it yet, but this arm is going to pick up from this depot and then place into these funnels. And then, of course, this is also the final piece of the puzzle from this initial part, which is it grabs from this depot the cream cheese, and like I was saying earlier, it might be a bucket. So if it's a bucket, it goes up there. But if it's the cream cheese, then it places it into this funnel. Last but not least, we have these mechanical crafters just connected here, powered up, in order to place things inside of these drawers. So in order to test it, the final thing we need to do here is make sure that this all works. So of course, what I will do is now we have to reconfigure everything. So we take from here and... What did I just do? Oh, it's in there, but of course... Okay, hold on. It got picked up by this. Okay, give me that back. Oh my goodness, that was really confusing. Okay, hold on. Let's try that again. So, we take from here, and then we deposit into deployer. Of course, deployer has the filter of empty buckets. We also take from this depot, and then we want to set all of these to deposit. And I do think that should be it. So I think we can just place you down here, and as you can see, it's doing its thing. And there it is. I mean, you can see it. It's already crafting it. It's doing it beautifully. And we already have 18 cheese sandwiches in here. And I mean, it's going pretty freaking fast. The fact that all I did was put like a stack and a half of wheat into this, and this is where we're at. I mean, yeah, this is pretty insane. This is gonna get full very quickly. So I actually wonder if there should be a way that we maybe limit this. The way that this works as well, by the way, is once the cream cheese is over, you can see it started milking the cow again. So you can see now it is basically just waiting for that cream cheese to spit out, and there it goes. It just continues doing its hard work. This mechanical arm is crazy OP, I'm gonna be honest. And then you can see it's doing the buckets again. Of course, like how I was mentioning, maybe it's time that we do implement something that actually stops the wheat from actually exerting. I mean, right now I haven't even set up to do so because I'm scared of it, you know, spitting out a bunch of kelp. And by the way, I've just been standing here for maybe like a minute and a half. Let's see how many sandwiches we have. We have 168 sandwiches already. Yeah, I mean, that is a lot faster than the previous process we had for our sandwiches. I mean, this is a million times better. even if we're giving up our stuffed, you know, potion effect, it really doesn't matter. We are still benefiting. So I am really happy with the way that this came out. And of course, for testing purposes, I'm going to place down a chest. And okay, so if I press a funnel down crouching, it should be intake. Okay. So if we just place this like so, as you can see, it is currently facing inwards. So it's intake only, which is actually really good. Because we need to make sure we set a filter to this before we move forward. Okay, so now we have our filter set for wheat only. So if we flip this, you can see it's just going to continuously spit out. In fact, it just gets stuck. Oh, you know what? Okay, well, first of all, give me my freaking stare back. Second of all, I mean, this is just not going to move until it actually has space for it. So ultimately, we might not even have to lock this at all. To be fair, I don't know how much lag that actually brings to the server, so it might be good to have some sort of threshold switch there. But regardless, I mean, this is all working quite seamlessly. I mean, what are we at now? We're already at 330 sandwiches. We are going to have to make an upgrade so we can have more food. That's going to be insane. I mean, if that doesn't prove to you the power of, I mean, just how strong having infinite power is and, you know, how OP this really, really makes me, then I don't know what will. I mean, listen. I know you guys are saying you would rather me have gear. I get it. You want me to have good gear. I promise we will. But right now, we just have to focus on the other things that will actually put us above the other players on the SMP. Because sure, anyone else could also do this, but do they even want to do this? Do they have the effort to do this? I don't know. But I can guarantee you, a lot of people are asking me for things, and I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe you gotta pay for it.
So I've been gone for like 8 days now. And it's been a while, and a lot of things have changed. In fact, it seems like Henry is on, so we're actually going to have a little chat with him. But first, I wanted to see if anything has changed at spawn, because, I mean, listen, first of all, what is... Okay, well... I was going to say maybe we made some money, but, okay, there's an entire freaking bridge now. And wait, this looks really cool. I really like that. That actually matches Henry's building there too. I'm kind of a big fan of this. But of course, as much as I like that bridge, what I like more is diamonds. So let's see if we have made any money. And oh my gosh, we are selling quite a bit. Let me restock our shop real quick with all of this iron. And there we go. So now we are back to that. Now, did we make any money here? No, that's unfortunate, but it is okay. Well, this is really cool. I'm really happy with the way that spawn is looking. I still need to fix up a little bit of how the ground is going to look like here. We need our sidewalk to be finished, but let's go check in with Henry to see what is going on this freaking server. I mean, guys, I've been gone for 8 days. That is a pretty long time, I would say. Now, where would Henry be? There is a whole new building here. What is going on? This building looks pretty cool, actually. What is going on this building here?
Hello?
Whoa, hello?
Hello? Where are you?
Hello, Henry.
Where are you? Oh, hey.
Hey, I'm right in front of you.
What are you doing?
Well, as you may or may not know, I have been gone for like over a week now. And
oh, yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to catch up with my good old buddy, old pal, Henry, and see if there's any new developments on the server. I mean, I'm seeing this cool building here. This looks really fun.
Oh, that's nothing. Don't go inside there. That's nothing. Nothing's
okay.
happened. Nothing at all. Nothing at all has ever happened on the server in the last week. Nothing major at all. Like no robberies. No nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Well, I wasn't believing you to begin with because I went to spawn and I saw a ginormous bridge that I didn't see before.
I made a bridge. Yeah, that's all. That's all.
What were you saying about robbing people? What did you do?
No, I totally didn't steal everyone's infinite stakes or anything. No, Didn't do that.
You stole my steak?
No, I just said I didn't do that. Okay, Jojo, I'm gonna go clean. All this line is getting to me pretty quickly here.
All right.
So you know infinite steaks. You know like they're a steak you can eat forever.
Minecraft Infinite steak.
Yeah.
Get it?
Because Minecraft Infinite steak.
Yeah. So what? You stole it from me?
I stole it from everyone, but for good reason.
Okay.
So that Subway could thrive and be the best shop in all of Minecraft Infinite. That's why.
Capitalism. All right.
Exactly. Good reasons only.
I don't blame you. All right. I didn't like the infinite steak either. I thought it was too OP.
Okay,
so.
good.
As long as you're not using it, right? As long as you're not using it, it's fine.
I got rid of it.
Oh, how did you get rid of it?
I got rid of it forever. Just follow me. Just follow me, Jojo. Well, you know,
right.
like, I got rid of the steak not only for the reason of Subway growth. You know, I need people to buy more sandwiches, and if everyone has infinite food, then I'll go buy more sandwiches.
Right.
But I also did this to show my power and show that people can't just mess with me on this server. You know?
Oh, did you like throw it like in a pool of lava or what?
I did something. Let's just say I threw it somewhere a lot deeper and a lot further than lava. Yeah, just follow me over here. You'll see
Did you go
it
on
when
the
you see it.
plane? No. Okay.
No. Just around the corner over here.
Around the corner. There's
just
not really
keep
a
running.
corner. We're in the open
I
world.
mean, there's this tree, you know.
Ow.
Are you good?
I don't know what happened to me actually. I was just taking damage.
Yeah, it's just following the sunset over here, and we'll see it just over here.
The sunset's quite beautiful, huh?
Well, yeah, you're about to see something a lot more beautiful in just a second here.
Okay. All right.
Say hello to my void hole.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I almost went over it. That would have been really bad.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
Whoa!
No, you can take a closer look. It's fine. It's safe. Everything is safe. No one.
Is that the void?
There's only been 2 casualties so far. Yeah. No, that's the void. That goes straight to the void. If you fall in there, all your stuff is gone for good.
Wait, how
Just
did
like the infinite stakes. They're gone.
Wait, you threw?
In the
wait,
void.
wait. How did you break the bedrock?
Like I said, Jojo, I have my ways, and I'm someone on the server who shouldn't be messed with. Because if you mess with me, it'll be met with force.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
So just
that
be
scared me.
careful.
That's
Be
whoa.
Be careful with what you do.
Put it down.
And who you mess with on this server. As you can see, if you look at the middle, we already have somebody in custody over there.
Who is that? What happened? Is that a penguin?
That's Kid's pet. And now he hovers over the void, waiting for his inevitable demise.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
Yeah.
You are crazy for I'm so confused. I would have been pooping my pants.
You don't need to know how it happened. You just need to know that this can happen. And if you mess with me, Jojo, I could do this to your entire mountain. I could do this to your entire base.
Why would you do? I haven't been a threat to anything. I feel like.
Okay.
Hey, put it down.
You might not have been a threat, but you know what was? The
What?
infinite stake. And now that threat has been gone. It's been dealt with.
Okay. At least we agreed on the fact that it was a threat, right?
I get that, but Jojo, if I have a sense that you might be a threat, I might have to deal with you too.
Hey, man. Hey. You watch yourself too, all right?
Just.
Oh, look at that.
You
You take some.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Oh no. That is so bad. That is so bad. I can't believe we just did that. I can't believe I just killed him. Oh my gosh. What has been done cannot be undone. This guy's being a little cryptic right now. Now I'm a little bit nervous. I didn't realize I could knock him into the freaking hole. I thought that he had no knockback. He was wearing netherite armor. I thought he was OP. Well, honestly, I was very much agreeing with the fact that the infinite stake is a little OP, but I'm kind of sad that he kind of just took it from me. Yeah, look at that. It's literally, there's an open space right here. Oh man, this is tough. This is tough and scary because now he has a freaking hole that leads to bedrock, and now I am on his bad side. Not to mention that he robbed from me. He could have just asked, by the way. He could have just kindly asked and I would have said yes, but he robbed me, which means it's probably time that we prank him back, or I guess get back at him. I don't know exactly what I should be doing in order to get back at him, but we definitely need to do something. So if any of you who are currently watching this video have any idea on what we can do to get back at him, please let me know in the comment section, because honestly, I'm a little scared for my life. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm happy with everything we've got going on here, and actually this is my first time visiting this place since I've been gone, and wow, we're already at 3,000 cheese sandwiches. So I'm not concerned in regards to my, ability of being OP and whatnot, but I am most certainly concerned in regards to what Henry could potentially possibly do to me. So please, again, if you have any ideas, let me know, because I am actually really scared for my life. With that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate you all for being here and watching. And of course, be sure to leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.